is I'm going to show you something that is using a multi-agent kind of like child-parent relationship. Now, something I mentioned earlier is that you can also make agents tools of other agents. So I have the regular kind of input, right? This is still a chat input. I've just renamed it to YouTube video URL. I have an agent here. Okay, this is very similar to what we did before, where I'm using OpenAI. This case, I'm using GPT-4o. I'll explain why I'm doing that in a moment. But notice that I labeled it Agent Orchestrator. Why? Because in this particular flow, this agent is really going to act as like my planner. So one of the things that I've learned is, yes, can you inject a bunch of logic into a single agent? Yes. Can you hook up 20 tools to a single agent and say, go at it, have fun? Yes, you technically can do that. However, what I've learned is that the more and more complexity that you add to a single agent, you're kind of muddying the waters a bit. And it's also much harder to troubleshoot. So you see here that I have another agent, right? Now, if I pull an agent out, I'm just going to pull an agent out here. You'll see that that's the regular agent operation, but it also has tool mode. I can just click this as tool mode and make it a tool. So this agent is specializing in creating my transcripts. The output of this will go as an input, right? It's actually gonna, so if you were to look at what's happening at the agent level underneath the hood, but yeah, what you'll see is in a case like this, when this agent calls the transcription tool, then depending on how I told it, right, I gave it the instructions, it'll actually give data. It'll break down my transcript into timestamps with text, and that will be an input to this tool. And it's going to be what it uses to determine, the information. But again, right here, this one agent is solely responsible for transcripts. So this way, if something goes wrong there, I can troubleshoot that, right? I can break it up and be more modular.